Hey, everybody, welcome back to week 31 of whatever this is. Is it a podcast? Is it not a podcast? I don't know. What I do know is at the beginning of the year, I set a list of 10 comedy goals, and here's where we come to discuss them. So without further ado, let's start the show. All right, how's everybody doing? I'm well. Thank you. Thanks for asking. I've had a busy week. Let's see, what have we done this week? We did a rooftop comedy show downtown, which was a hot show. And by hot show, I mean it was outside on a roof and it was hot. It was a fun show. Everybody had their church fans going. So they were listening to the jokes and fanning themselves because the comedy was so hot. Shout out to Flo Funny for putting on that show. Um, check her out. She puts on a bunch of shows around town. Then that was Friday night. Saturday night, I was at Veterans United Brewery, which is also a fun show at a brewery. And I got to headline that show. So that was cool. I did 25 minutes with a bunch of other comics. Were great. Crowd was awesome. I made a guy spit beer out of his face, which is the ultimate compliment to a comedian. He spit up beer, and then everyone laughed at him. Like, hey, I made that happen. Laugh at me. And then some other lady said something that I didn't hear, but she crushed. So whatever she said, it was good. That was Friday, Saturday, Wednesday night. I was back at the Comedy Zone with the Best of Jack's show. A lot of fun. I was in the middle this time, so it was no pressure. Just got up there, got to tell some jokes, and then got out. Sold a T-shirt, 2 koozies, so it paid for gas. And then I stuck around for the open mic in the lobby bar, which was also fun. It's a whole comedy show. There's no audience. It's just other comedians, and they're all looking at their phones, having a good time. And, that's how comedy at open mic works. Let's see. That's what I've done this week. Let's see how the goals are coming. I know why you're here. Everybody wants to see them goals. Bring up the goals. There are the goals. As always, the goals are 10 paid weekends, double my followers, get accepted to 2 comedy festivals, start a podcast, get a TV credit, create a t-shirt, earn $20,000, take a tour, record a special, and do a late night set. 10 paid weekends. We are up to another one. I'm going to Fort Walton Beach this weekend to do shows with the Comedy Zone down there in Fort Walton. I'm excited to do it because I get to work with a booker who books all the other comedy zones. So hopefully that will open up a bunch more gigs for me with the Comedy Zone. Double followers. Let's see. We were on a roll last week. Let's see how it went this week. Bring up the followers. There they are. Followers on Instagram. We started with 777. Last week we were at 1346. This week we were at 1351. So what was that? 6, 4, 5 followers? There we go. I'm a comedian, not a mathematician. TikTok, which blew up last week, we were at 1912 when we started. We went to 2598. And this week we're at 2625. That's 27. Facebook, which is always tough. Started at 1050, we went to 1188, and this week we're at 1191. So that 3, 5, there we go. 5 new followers on Facebook. And then here I can do the math. On YouTube, where this video is posted free every week. We started at 36. Last week we went to 110. And this week we're still at 110. Which I'm happy with because YouTube is hard to gain followers on. So we'll try again this week. If you know somebody, send them this video. And that's where we're at on followers this week. We'll put something else out on TikTok and try and blow up again. Because that's fun. Hide the followers. Bring back the goals. All right, start a podcast. That's what this is, I believe. Get a TV credit. Like I said, if anybody knows a TV show who needs a guy in a wheelchair, holler at me. Um, Create a T-shirt. Done. Earn $20,000. We're having a good month this month. We're above average. Take a tour. Record a special. I'm still looking into that. I need to find a place to do it. I think I'm one step closer. And a late night set. I have in communication with the Tonight Show. I need to submit a 5-minute video. Doesn't have any corporate branding in it. So instantly, my Jeep joke is going to become either I flipped a truck 4 times or I flipped a convertible 4 times. Let me know what you think. Which one of those works the best? Because I don't think I can say Jeep, even though it's Jeep's fault. We don't want to blame them. So that's where we're at with the goals. I have to submit that video next month or October. When the guy said, he said they do all the booking in the fall. So take your time, get a good video, and send it to them in the fall. All right, let's hide the goals and bring up everybody's favorite section of the comedy update video. Everybody's favorite portion. What am I looking for? Segment? There we go. Everybody's favorite segment. The Steve Harvey motivational quote of the day. This, man, my graphic design skills are getting better and better every week. Look at this one. What Steve got to say, your mission, your purpose, and your destiny will all be tied to one thing, the gift. I like that one. My mission is comedy. My purpose is I think I'm here to make people laugh, brighten people's day, and who knows what my destiny will be, but it's all part of my gift. What's your gift? Leave me a comment. Let me know. What do you do better than anybody? I think Steve Harvey says that's your gift. I may have quoted that already, but let's take a moment to break down Steve's outfit today. You got to trust a man. I call this outfit Disco Grimace. It's looking nice and shiny in his purple. I think that seems to be a trend. I think Steve likes purple, and I'm down for that. So thank you, Steve. If you know Steve, tag him in this video. Let him know he's an inspiration, a motivation to everybody. There we go. Thank you, Steve. So what do we have going on this week? Tomorrow night, I will be at the D&D Takeover Comedy Show, headlining at TPOLAT, Cerveceria. I believe that is Spanish for drink a lot, beer cafeteria. I don't, I'm not an expert on Spanish, but it's a Mexican brewery where they brew Mexican beer. So come out and have some Mexican beer at the TPOLAT Cerveceria. That's August 21st at 8 p.m. That's going to be a fun show. These two guys, Rob Ford and Bryce, are funny. So come out and enjoy Mexican beer and me telling jokes. All right. That's where I'll be this week. Thank y'all so much for sticking around. Let's thank our sponsor. This week is the Upside app. The Upside app allows you to earn money back when you buy gas. All you do is you click your credit card. You use your credit card to buy gas. Use your debit card. Use your debit card to buy gas, and it sends money back to your bank account. So use my code Wesley35552, and you're going to get 25 cents a gallon off your first purchase. So thank you, Upside, for being a great sponsor. Thank you guys for watching every week. Thank you guys for sharing and supporting live comedy. As always, have a great week, and we'll see you next time.